Picture this. You're a deep-sea researcher, and your diving bell just returned from the ocean's darkest depths. But when you peer inside, what you see will haunt your nightmares forever. The bell is empty, completely empty, except for hundreds of human eyes blinking back at you from every wet surface. This isn't science fiction. This is one of the most terrifying maritime mysteries ever recorded, and what happened next defies all logical explanation. In 1987, the research vessel Meridian was conducting deep-sea explorations off the coast of the Mariana Trench. Their diving bell, nicknamed the Observer, had made dozens of successful descents. But on July 15th, something went catastrophically wrong. The bell descended normally to 8,000 feet. Communication remained clear. The two-man crew inside reported standard oceanic conditions until their voices suddenly cut to static. For 6 agonizing hours, the surface team received nothing but electromagnetic interference. When they finally hauled the bell up, the sight inside defied comprehension. The diving chamber was completely flooded, which should have been impossible given its pressurized design. But the truly horrifying discovery wasn't the water, it was what covered every interior surface: human eyes, hundreds of them, each one perfectly formed, each one blinking independently, each one tracking the movements of anyone who dared look inside. The eyes weren't attached to anything, no tissue, no nerve endings, no blood vessels. They simply existed, embedded in the metal walls like living decorations. The 2 researchers who had descended were nowhere to be found. Their diving suits, their equipment, their bodies, all vanished without a trace. Yet somehow their voices could still be heard. Faint whispers echoed from within the chamber, speaking in languages that marine biologists couldn't identify. Here's where the story takes an even darker turn. Marine biology experts examined the eyes and confirmed they were genetically human. But carbon dating revealed something impossible. These eyes were over 300 years old. DNA analysis matched them to sailors who had disappeared in the same region during the 18th century. The research team sealed the diving bell and transported it to a classified facility, but within days, crew members began reporting disturbing symptoms. They complained of persistent feelings of being watched. Security cameras captured them sleepwalking toward the sealed chamber, their own eyes rolled back, showing only white. Most unsettling of all, the eyes inside the bell began multiplying. Each morning, researchers counted more eyes than the day before. The whispers grew louder, more coherent, speaking in the voices of the missing divers and sailors from centuries past. The facility was eventually abandoned after 7 staff members disappeared during the night shift. Their bodies were never recovered, but witnesses reported seeing additional eyes appear in the chamber the following morning. The diving bell remains in an undisclosed location, its chamber still filled with those blinking, watching eyes. Some researchers theorize it encountered something ancient in the ocean's depths, something that collects human consciousness and preserves it in the most disturbing way imaginable. The question that haunts maritime researchers today isn't what happened to those missing sailors and divers. It's whether those eyes are still watching, still waiting, and still growing in number somewhere in a sealed chamber. What do you think is really lurking in our deepest oceans?